Good morning, magical people. It is a pretty early morning. I'm sitting here watching the sunrise with my coffee. But I just wanted to tell you a little story of magic that happened yesterday. Um, Here in our family, we don't really think anything is coincidence. We find a lot of coincidences are magical timing. Yesterday we had lost our dog, our pit bull Gaia. See if I can sit you guys down so I don't have to keep moving you. Um, we had lost our pit bull Gaia. So obviously we were distraught. Any pit bull parents, I know you understand, you don't want them in the wrong hands. So it had been a stressful day. I decided to clear my head because I had done everything I could. At that point I had to be at home. So I cleared my head and I decided to do a couple card readings. Um, for me, card readings really do help me connect with source and change my energy because we are what we attract, and I want to attract positive, good things. I was in such a negative mood. So after the card reading, I felt really clear-headed, really awesome, and I decided to go pick some tomatoes. I have them growing up the side of my fence, so they fall over onto my neighbor's yard, which isn't fenced in, which they're really cool, so they don't mind. So I was just crossed over the corner to get the tomatoes on that side when my neighbors pulled up, and he was like, you're welcome to pick some of the peaches that they have. They have a gorgeous peach tree over there. And I said, thank you. I could definitely, the ones on the ground I could use for the chickens, and I'm going to grab a handful to make into a spicy peach jam today, which will be nice. But as a thank you, I came into the yard and I picked some of my herbs and kale and some different things to give them, and just did some gratitude work while I was picking my plants. And I dropped them off to the neighbor's wife, introduced myself because I haven't ever met her before. And when I got back to my house, I was texting my husband. I said, the neighbor said we could pick some peaches from their tree. And within 2 minutes, he wrote me back and he said, Gaia, our pit bull, excuse me, is a couple streets over. So I was ecstatic. When he came home, he told me the mailman had stopped him. Not our mailman, but a mailman when he was coming back from running some errands, because they had gone to school together. I guess they recognized each other. So they were talking for a little bit, and the mailman mentions these two kids who happened to find a pit bull, two pit bulls. And I don't think Mark had even mentioned at that point that we were missing our dog. They were just catching up, on old high school things. And the mailman mentioned the two pit bulls, and Mark showed him a picture of Gaia, and one of them was Gaia. So we got her back. She was just a couple houses down, or a couple streets down. Some kids had them in the yard. I don't know what their intention, if they were trying to keep them. They seemed a little disappointed that we were picking her up, but I was just so ecstatic. And like I said, in our family, we don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. And a lot of that is magical, divine timing. So I am going to count my blessings and enjoy today, because me and the hubby are taking a little date day while the kiddo's at school. And we're just going to enjoy our animals and our house and our peace. So I hope you do the same and try to find a little magic in your day today.